Welcome to the review of Transformers for FOC Sideswipe. Here's a deluxe class. Right here you see him in his Cybertronian mode before he transforms to his Earth mode. Right, and this is his BFG. Alright, or Blast-Born gun. I'm not too sure what's the name it is called in the game. Alright, and it's actually attached to the MagTech port on top of the Cybertronian vehicle mode. Alright, here is Sideswipe in his Cybertronian car mode, and it's basically red in color, and the chest piece here, the front part of the car, is actually redesigned. You can see a obvious Autobot logo, gray color on the front part of the vehicle, racing stripes, white racing stripes running through the front and to the back, alright, of the vehicle mode. Alright, and here you have his wheels, which is not painted, just basically black and a bit of outlining using red. Here's the back of the vehicle, and the whole section from at the back of Sideswipe has been redesigned or retooled. Yes, you know, this is a repaint of Jazz of the Jazz mode, but this has been actually retooled to add the spoiler at the back. Right, here's the undercarriage view. You can only see the obvious hands, which are actually protruding from the back. Right, basically he is an awesome figure with a bit of kit bashing. You can see the detail on the side of his vehicle, the Cybertronian, or you can see some of the engine part, the mechanism on the side. And at the sides you have two MagTech ports on the left and right. Rear mirrors are painted black, no translucent mirror at all. The car rolls pretty well. It's basically a deluxe class, and if you put the car mode here, you can see right through the MagTech port at the back, which is a bit unfortunate because it's just a big hole through. That's just a big hole through the toy. Alright, and here's the weapon, which is made out of grey, red, and black. Here's a closer look at the weapon itself. Okay, this is the weapon which I guess Optimus Prime uses much more often in the FOC Cybertron game. Right, you can actually put the weapon here at the sides as well of the vehicle. The same goes for the other side. You can put it this way. Right, and as for his transformation, he's actually the same transformation as Jazz. Okay, what you can do is basically flip out the hands, unpack the hands from this section here, bring down the legs, pull down the feet, okay, and push this up a bit, fold this in, and basically move the hands this way, realign them, and you have a pack here which is packed in quite tightly, which is a bit it falls apart. The plastic is not that good. Alright, flip this part here, put him back the shoulder onto the wall joint, push this down all the way, slide it down, and basically fold this down, push this head up, this part up here, rotate the head, unpack mix section here, bend it. Basically what you need to do is push this up, and it will push the chair speed up here for the, and lock it into place over this side. Make sure you just snap the front piece in and then raise the head a bit. The backpack will look a bit like this, bended. And obviously after the retool, he looks much better, more G1 accurate. Right, and he stands quite well for his size. Alright, for the head, you can rotate the head. There's no lead piping at all. You can actually, there's no waist articulation on the figure. Basically can rotate the hands, it's on the ball joint, and you have a ratchet joint on his elbow. On his wrist you can basically swivel this in and out. His legs is his thigh, his upper thigh is on the ball joint. Legs, his knee is on a ratchet joint as well, and as well as the feet is on a ratchet joint. Right, basically what holds Sideswipe together is basically based on friction for most of the part. Alright, and here's a closer look at his head sculpt, and it's much more better than the masterpiece head sculpt for Lambo or Sideswipe. Alright, just look at the gorgeous head sculpt. Alright, and here of course the Autobot logo. Alright, and for his BFG, his gun, you can basically snap this into his hands, back it in this way, and I feel it's, if you raise his arm, he actually can't actually hold it like this. The gun will just fall because of the weight of the plastic, and he just can stand this way properly, holding his gun. Alright, there's basically not much you can do with the gun. You can't actually raise it here. Alright, but you still fall. Okay, the other thing you can do is basically put him in this pose. Here is a Sideswipe next to Jazz for Cybertron. As you can clearly notice, the legs are the same, the hands are the same, the chest piece is a bit remolded, and the obvious part is the back, which is actually designed the same but remolded slightly different. Right, here's the size comparison. Sideswipe is a bit taller. Right, let me get the weapon out from Sideswipe's hands, and you can compare and see the size comparison. Just slightly taller a bit. Right, and this basically concludes the review of for Cybertron Sideswipe. And if you do not like the Hasbro colors, we can actually wait for the re-release from Takara Tomy, which will be, I hope, soon. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Another way to actually hold his gun is basically peg into the side of the hand, which I feel that he is actually more stable. Alright, this way. Then he won't actually trip and fall in. He won't be that heavy. By placing the plasma cannon, he looks better now, much more proportionate. And the issue with most of the collectors or reviewers, yes, his chest cavity, if you lower him a bit, lower his if you turn this way, you can see his chest cavity here is pretty hollow, The other problem, you could notice his legs are pretty hollow, but it's a bit much more better than Jazz's legs. Okay, and for the gun, you can actually put it on the other side of the arm, pack it in, and he will actually stand properly. We have no issues at all. I think this is the only way that he can stand properly with his plasma cannon or his BLG weapon attached to him. But the other thing you can clearly see on the weapon, you can actually retract the gun barrel. This rotates here, this part rotates, but it's stuck a bit, and you can retract it out again.